Sending one WhatsApp message to all your WhatsApp contacts manually is a very tiring work, right? So in this tutorial, we are going to learn how you can send one WhatsApp message to each and every WhatsApp contact, that too in a personalized format. So here on my screen, you can see a WhatsApp message that I have received with my dummy name that says hello demo user, and this is the entire WhatsApp message template. Now I want to send this WhatsApp message to all my WhatsApp contacts, that too with their name. That means a personalized WhatsApp message. And the main point is we are not going to do it manually. We are going to automate this entire process by using an all-in-one WhatsApp communication platform, that is Pabbly Chatflow. So here to access the Pabbly Chatflow, you need to search for pabbly.com/chatflow in your browsers, and it will take you to the homepage of Pabbly Chatflow. Here you can see two options. One is sign in and the other one is sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and try Pabbly Chatflow for free today. And if you're an existing user like me, then simply sign in. Now here, if you're a new user and you are planning to buy Pabbly for your own business automations, then you can use this special discount code while making a purchase for your Pabbly lifetime deal or any other annual plan. I have already purchased my lifetime deal because Pabbly is currently offering it at a very cost-effective price. So go and get yours now and automate your business, that too for lifetime. Alright, now after signing in, you can see all Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly. From here, you need to access Pabbly Chatflow by clicking on the Access Now. And it will take you to the dashboard of Pabbly Chatflow. So here on the screen, you can see a WhatsApp number that I've already connected inside my Pabbly Chatflow account. So here to connect yours, you need to click on this Add WhatsApp Number button, and here you can see two options. One is WhatsApp Connect and the other one is Manual Token Connect. So WhatsApp Connect is a preferred method over here. That means you must use this method to add a WhatsApp number inside your Pabbly Chatflow account. And here, if you wish to learn about any of the method in detail, then you can watch out the video link available in the description box below for the same. Alright, this was all about the WhatsApp number. Now let me tell you that it offers some amazing features that are available over here in the left side bar. So here, if you wish to learn about any of the method in detail, then you can watch out the video link available in the description box below or on our YouTube channel as well. And now, as you all know, that we are going to send one WhatsApp message to all our WhatsApp contacts, and for that we are going to use a feature of Pabbly Chatflow, that is broadcast message. But here, before accessing this feature, as I've already told you that I want to send a template WhatsApp message to all my WhatsApp contacts. So in order to send the template WhatsApp message, you need to access this template section from Pabbly Chatflow. Because here, to send the template message, you need to create a template inside Pabbly Chatflow first. Here I've already accessed my template section, under which you can see the templates that I've already created and their status as approved over here. Once this status is approved, then you can use this template message to send WhatsApp messages to your WhatsApp contacts. So here, to create a new template, you need to click on this Add Template button, and it is going to direct you to a window like this. By adding these details, you can create a new template for your own WhatsApp message. To learn about this template message in detail, you can watch out the video dedicated to this category on our YouTube channel as well. Alright, now after creating a new template, you need to wait for some time till it gets approved over here. Once it is approved, then you can use this template as well. So in this case, we are going to use this template that I've created with the name updates over here. So this is the message that I've drafted, and here, if you don't want to use a template message, then you can send a regular message as well, which we are going to learn in the broadcast section. So here, to create a new broadcast, we are going to access this broadcast section. And under this broadcast, you can see the number of broadcasts that I've already created, scheduled and sent. So here, to create a new one, we are going to click on this Add Broadcast button, and it has directed us to the WhatsApp broadcast window. So here we need to select the broadcast type first. So for that, I'm going to select it as broadcast campaign. And for the broadcast name, I'm going to give the name as new update. Alright, so this is a simple broadcast name, and then here it is asking us to select the contact list. So here I need to select the contact list to whom I want to send this WhatsApp message. So here I already have some contacts in my Google Sheet to whom I want to send this WhatsApp message. So now here, to create a separate contact list for this, what we are going to do is that we are going to access this contact section available in the left side bar. Now here in this contacts, you can see in the left side, I have some contacts list that I've already created. So here to create a new one, you need to click on this add contact button, and here you can see two options. One is add single contact and the another one is add bulk contacts. So here if you wish to add the single contact, then you can create it as per your requirement, and to add the bulk contacts, you need to select this option, and then here you need to upload a CSV file for the same. So as you know that I have my data in my Google Sheets. So here to download this file in a CSV format, what we are going to do is that we are going to click on this file section, then we are going to select this download option, and from here we are going to download the file in .csv format. Once you're going to download the file, you need to upload that file over here. After uploading the file from this option, automatically the file URL will be updated over here. After that, you need to update this duplicate record settings, and then you need to click on this add contact button, and it is going to create a new contact list for you under this contact section. So as you can see, I have some existing list over here, so I'm going to use one of them to send the WhatsApp message. Let's select this test list only. You can select multiple lists as per your requirement. For now, I'm going to select it one only. Alright, now after selecting the contact list, it is asking us to select the message type. So here you can see two options. One is pre-approved template message and the another one is regular message. So as I've already told you that here you can send the template message that should be pre-approved, or you can send a regular message as well. So here to send the regular message, you need to select the message type from the drop down first, and after that you need to add the message. So as soon as you're going to add the message over here, then automatically you're going to receive a preview for the same in the right side. For now, I'm going to select pre-approved template message only. Then we're going to select the WhatsApp template, and this is the template that I'm going to use, that is with the name updates. So this is the message that I've drafted over here, and here in the place of this name I have added a variable. So variable makes our text dynamic, and you can add multiple variables in your draft. So basically my objective behind adding this variable is that whenever this message is going to send to my new contact, then automatically this one value should be replaced with my contact's name. So here to make this field dynamic, what we are going to do is that we are going to access the contact custom fields. So for that, you need to click on the settings, and from here you need to access contact custom fields. Let me open in a new tab. Now under this contact custom fields, you can see some fields available over here. If you're using a new account, then you can see 4 global fields that are name, mobile number, last name and the first name. But if you're using an old account, then you must have more contact custom fields as well. So here, as you know that I have created a variable for the name. So for that, I'm going to copy this field name and I'm going to add it over here. And by doing this, we have successfully made this particular variable dynamic. Now it is going to replace the name variable with my contact's name. Alright, now after doing this, we are going to click on this done button, and you can see a template has been added over here. After adding the template, it is giving us option to test the message. So here you can test this broadcast message by sending it on your phone number first to see how this message is going to be received on your customer's phone number. So here we are going to add my username, and here for the phone number I'm going to add my own number. Alright, so I have successfully added my own number, and now I'm going to click on the send test message, and it says test broadcast sent. So let's go and check the WhatsApp, and here you can see we have received a new WhatsApp message with the name Hello Roma, and this is the entire template that we have selected. So with this, we have successfully tested this broadcast as well. And after testing this broadcast message, we can schedule this one as well. So if you want to send the instant message, then you can select no option, or if you wish to schedule it for later, then you can select yes option, and from here you need to select the date and time at which you want to schedule this message. So here to select the date and time, we need to follow a format, that is month, day, year, and for the time it's hour and minute. So here, while selecting this date, make sure that you are selecting a future date and time. But if you select the past date and time, then automatically this message will be sent instantly to all your WhatsApp contacts. So here I'm going to select a future date and time. Alright, so here I've selected the date and time, and then we're going to click on this add broadcast, and you can see a new broadcast has been scheduled with the name new update, and this is the date and time. After scheduling the broadcast message, let me tell you that once this broadcast is sent, you can view the stats for the same. So here you can see the sent rate, delivered rate, read, pending, ignored, and the failed data as well. You can use this data to to analyze the broadcast message that you have sent to your leads or customers. Alright, so this was the very easy process to send one WhatsApp message to all your WhatsApp contacts at once. I hope these steps were clear to you. Now, if you found this video helpful, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more automation tutorials. Also, if you have any doubts, then feel free to drop them in the comments below. And I would be really happy if you let us know what type of automation you would like to see the next. Alright, that's all for this video. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching.
Not only this, you can create many such WhatsApp chatbots and AI assistants for your own business with Pabbly Chatflow. Now, if you have any doubt, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, then you can write it on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, then please visit this URL. Now, if you liked the video, then please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.